Okay, I want to say hello again everybody, it's only me, wushurichard, okay? In this video I'm going to show you some free-flowing moves, okay, free-flow kung fu moves. I'm not going to go too deep, but I'm just going to go quite deep, but I'm not going to go into too much, too much description of what I'm doing. And also I want to mention something, okay? The camera angle is not the best, so you can't really see my legs positioning, but you can kind of understand the positioning, okay? As I say, it's not for show, I'm just showing you a few moves from training, okay? Now, predominantly, they're mainly my own flows or elements that you find from what I mainly focus on, which is wushurichard, okay, wushurichard, tai chi, which is tai chi chuan, and a little bit of a barbed wire, as I say. But it's mainly just my own flows of elements, okay? I do different animal techniques like the butterfly, whatever it might be, tiger, crane, okay? Training that I've done in the animal styles too. I'm not really doing a lot of like karate, let's say, in this video, but I'm just flowing those elements with the wushurichard, the tai chi, the barbed wire, the twisting elements, okay, with the waist and all of that. And a few movements in that, okay? Just self-defense wise, working with the locks and things that you might find in tai chi or aikido they're going in, okay. But I'm just going to go free flowing, just standing here. Not the best of a camera angle, so you can't really see every circular step I'm making here, every stance that I'm doing, the horse riding stance, the bow stance, the cat stance, the empty stance, whatever it's going to be. It's the basic rooted stances and stuff that you find here. What you will see is my upper body motions, okay? I've made a lot of videos on YouTube anyway. I'm flowing even now while I'm talking to you, as you can see, but I like to do this in my free time. Just flowing the moves just carefully. Sometimes I go more slow, sometimes I go fast and do that when I'm doing techniques, but it's like I'm working all the techniques there, I'm working the energy between my hands, and I'm just feeling the flow, So let's have a look at this flexibility training now really as well. Waist, the core is all into it, the back, the waist twisting motions, flexibility, root, my stance, I'm bending my knees when I do, to get that root there to stand strong. I'll turn back with the elbow, strike here, see, I might step over, grab the arm, go into some lock or strike from here. I feel like overload, block, strike from here, see, it's all coming from moves, coming back with that, this shoulder taking the arm to block across, see. I might come with this hand circling across here, and this one, so I might come and palm there. So different motions, I might come here, stepping my foot, stepping in a circle, step here, so, and then coming back and blocking here, and then coming back from this side with a low elbow there, or upper there, palm from there. I might step forward with a double push there, so stepping forward with the motion, like I do from here, so I mean from this side, and push, so. Coming in, parry, well, looking at the camera, I should look forward and do punches and parry. There, might be a palm from that side. There might be a parry and a slow strike from here. Some different kind of motions you find. And come up from here. That motion, the hips, see, everything motioning in. So I'm working with that ball there, just connecting it or compacting it too. Like this, or compacting in. I might come from here, I might like this, and then connect my spine in line a bit, and then breathe out from here, like a palm here, or it could be like a straight like that, like this. I'm not going straight up from here like a wushurichard block, strike in there, cut in there, go for the trapping motion here. A chop, it could be a chop, it could be a crane. So these are all the motions that I like to work into my training, not just the motions, it's the actual feel of when someone's grabbing onto you, what you actually do. And although it may look really fancy on camera, the truth is, if you don't know how to use it, you get your arse knocked out, okay? And handed to you on a plate. What I'm basically doing, flowing here, arms coming in, he grabs me, open it up from the arm, the hand still directly facing towards him, I can come over here, then I go to tiger, wish to, grab me here, I grab his elbow, twist that aside, simply go with a gut shot there, elbow straight sock into the head as I do it, letting go, tapping that down as this one comes punching through, and that's how I do the phoenix like this to do that. Could be a palm, could be some kind of strike, that motion of the wrist straight in from there, you come from there, I could step behind someone's foot, so from there, I chuck him back from my shoulder, or chuck working out the Tai Chi from there for exactly motion there. Again, other things, stepping back in, around. I might work these different movements. So I might come here, grab the arm, and sweep my leg going back, sweeping that from here. So I don't lean, so I don't hit my face. I might look up here, and then strike from there. But he's coming out, let him go in a close range. He's coming into that. It was all that pass, see? One on the wrist, one on the elbow. Now I can then go back in and push you up, compact it together, or I might pull him in, or pull him down, or go into a kick, or whatever it's going to be, a live kick. Yes, and there always imagine Wing Chun again from this side there. What it's going to be, I might strap him there, go into a lock there, see? And the whole body must be connected into it. So this is how I connect my different trainings, I say. So a bit of training you might find in there, something when you do. It's mostly like Wing Chun, as I say, the main art. But I'm doing that in this video. I'm doing some kind of like flowing movements that you find like in Tai Chi and Bao. So I'll be standing here, for example. I'll be like working up exercises too, like my waist, regardless if I'm going into like a deep proper stance here, or I'm just standing here for the exercise motion. Just doing my waist, you see. I have this hand here. I might even go all the way to the back. I might turn my feet slightly if I need to, or I'll keep them to the front. Just go to the back. It's different from an exact traditional Bao there. I'm just doing just a twist, you know, that hand motion. So this is open here. I can grab the wrist. And I'm watching with my hands. This hand could be up here as a guard here, or low here, or like this, or just above a little bit in the middle there, like that. I can go all the way to the back if I want to turn. The same with the other. This is really good exercise for your side, you know, for your waist side. Okay, excuse me. That's so you can do any of that, elbows, whatever, like I'm saying. So here, watching. And this makes it easy for you, so when you're twisting, see, I might do a motion, I might grab someone's arm, he grabs mine, he grabs my shoulder, I'll do that. So it's all there, see. If I was a real fight, of course, I'll be going in, twisting in, this hand will be already straight in and be going straight in. I'm just saying, other things too, I like to do this in the morning when I'm stretching my waist, rather than just doing this one, I'm not just twisting 1, 2 for the waist to face the back, with the feet both facing the front. Rather than doing that, okay, which I do as well. Another one I do is I like to do this motion here. Putting both hands palm down, go towards the hip here on this side, and go around with this hand. I don't have much space here for this, but go around and I put my hand like that. One high and one low. This one's like washing away, you see? Here, and this one's coming around to that. I'm twisting my foot slightly out as I'm doing that, to that side. I'm trying to get a good stretch in my body just naturally. I'm not going to bend my knees, I'm just going to keep them up straight here. Because I'm just stretching out my body. When I go into real fighting stance, I go no. I'll bend my knees and fight, the way I'm really fighting in the guard, whatever I'm really doing that. But now I'm just stretching my waist, stretching up my body. Now the side too, bringing this in, coming back. I might come into the ball, as I come back around, I'll come like that, and then come out this way, or that way, still just come around. It's just I'm going like this motion, see? It's also blocking itself, blocking here. See, or from this side, or from here. So what I'm doing now, before I'm just coming in from here, step round, take someone down, so if you're sinking in a low stance, I'll do it. I'm coming in for forearm strike there, so coming in, parrying a strike. So when I'm on that side, as I say, I go this way as well, see? Please excuse me for the space here, see? It's a real good twist, you see? Could be a low block here, this could be a block, could be a strike. You know, double sticks with the swords, you know. You see motions with the bow staff as well, when you're turning around this, you know. See? With the bow staff, see? So you can imagine I'm doing that. Like a mantis or palms here, see? Or just pushing forward and out, or back, twisting to that way, or this way, see? Or that way, or all the way back, you see? The motions, you see? So you can do that, see? You get up over, see, like that. So I'm just working my way, coming around again though. Also I can go from here, I can grab something, go from this side, here. But the most thing you want is that coil. When you're in a big stance, wide, the legs, it's hard to actually coil into certain stances, you have to work it. You can still do it to a bow stance, so from here, or here, from the horse riding stance. Breath there. Just going to coil that in to the front from the spine. You imagine it. It's hard to put into words, but other things I like though, it's hard to coil. So when you come in small, so I might step in here, say, bam, so then put my feet together, or very close, and then come back, say, bam, so face up. Now I'm really rooted down, so in a stance. More like a bar while stance, see from here. Come around, see from here, bam. And round with the ball, grab the hand, elbow across the gut. I might chuck him back from there, I might come back into a guard. See that, I might come back into a guard from there. Then turn across to him. Take his arm away, the elbow will come on top from here. Chop, so you'll come back again in the wing, trying to come here like that. So I'm coming in the exact same. So I'm working when I want to stay rooted here, just I'll be working off that. But turn as much as needed. Just basically go in. But when it's at a more coiled way, a more rounded way, so I'll be coming from there, I'll be on top from there, so whole waist, not only at the arm, full arm, coming to a lock there. I might go from here, I might come here, so you're working at a big stance now, the back into it, the bow stance, one front leg bend, back leg straight here, and the whole body, just when I'm going in, so I'm working that motion, it's a palm thrust there, a palm, whatever it's going to be. I'm going to work, so I'm going to turn back, I'm not going to go like that, say, which I could do. I've got a low block here, this kind of a motion. I could go all the way around, so leaning into it, go into a punch that you find in long fist. Thumb trip, for example, going up, bring my foot back, and I'm here. It looks like a pose, but it's not a pose. You're working with your movements. If you understand more about Kung Fu, you understand what I'm saying. Circular blocking, so circular blocking and stuff. As I said, now, as you twist it, you twist out as you block the arm. You can go down like that, one in, one out. See, another one you can do is, as I say, when I do movements like that, as I say, I know it looks flashy, but when I do things like that, what was that, see, like that, even with that, the arm. So I'm just basically twisting, working these twists on my waist, that's what I'm basically doing. My coordination. It's not to say I'll fight like that exactly, you know. Again, standing in a horse line, starts bringing that power in, bending both knees to get that squat. Low stance. Getting your balance in, you know, do all kind of movements. You might go to boxing, whatever it might be, see. Muay Thai, whatever it's going to be, see. But you're going to work it in a certain way. Palms, there's a guard, see. Just guarding, see, the arms protecting, this one coming in, palming. So it's very useful, see, to generate that power. See, different motions you might do. Just feeling the balance, like that yoga training almost, you know. Qigong or like white crane. I've got the fan on here, but I'm like really hot still, as you can see. That energy. You feel the energy, don't worry about what it looks like, you feel the energy. Feeling the balance, if it's right, it'll be right, you know what I mean? Just a little bit, not too much, but when you need to, when you want to go more deep into it, that's it. See from the other side there. See from there, see. Curling up, see. Come here, see. Low block, knee block, block both hands. See. Trap your punch. Always ready to. If he traps that hand, he brings that hand down, this one comes in, brings that hand. That's how I work it anyway. Pull, see, lift that elbow up as you come in, hit low. Pull that across. So you work your waist motion because you train your waist to have that power in it. So even when you do elbow straight, boom. When you feel that balance, it's like breathing, not talking, you know, as I say, different kinds of stances. That's what I'm saying, different Kung Fu training, see? The ball, just rolling with that ball. So working, just rolling it in your hands, imagining the ball. And there, see how. Rolling here. Let's see. Different kind of motions, see? Closer. That's in a smaller thing. Rolling on top, pushing, inside, outside, bang, so you're going on top, on here, that here, those hips too, use your imagination, here, cover on top, covering here, bang, in the face, see, elbow blocking from that body is, kind of, not over my face of course, I'm going to be going in, see straight away, or from here, so going straight in, not from here and going here, so I'm breathing it in, locking low here, this one's going to go straight in, but don't be like that, so you can, so don't leave yourself so wide open if you don't need to. It's different kind of times you need this. You come straight in, really work it in close range. See? It's like when you're in a real fight, you're moving naturally, so it grabs you, you kick out of it, and you're working naturally, so it comes in, close range trapping, you can work it. Or you might go in a deeper stance, someone's grabbing hold of you, you might sink lower than them, step behind their foot, come in, grab that hand, whatever's going to pull it down, chuck it back, see? Different motions you might do, so really open up, come in small, and then call it out big. You see what I'm trying to say, see? So you work out how to do it. This is all like coordination, you see what I'm saying? So coordination, how to roll your palms and different kind of motions. What I do, just some free flow training, alright? Guys, thanks for watching. Flexibility, as I say. You might say it looks funny or flashy, I don't know, but it's about your ability really, it's about real, how you would fight, and it works on the exercise, and you can't lie to yourself, you've got to work what actually works, and a lot of these movements work in different situations. It's not to say that I'm going to go up to someone and do all this fancy stuff and someone's going to beat the shit out of me, someone's coming at me, and pushing in, I'll feel that flow and go with it, you know what I'm saying? Elbow comes up from the waist power, down to the jaw, see? I'm going to push this up, see? I'll feel that, I sneak, loosen that up, grab his elbow, this will hit him in the gut for me. Now I'll step in, or I'll step back, pulling in to a low kick, so I'm saying chop to the net, I'm just going to bring. Can't cover his two hands, this one comes in, we'll cover that, chop out, see, but movements work in different ways. From here, I might spin around, back fist even, there. But that motion's in there from this, see, it's only up even, see, from here. We're flexible, see. And just basic covering, so you get used to connecting with that spine, that centre line in the middle of your body. See, this hand too, see. Cover, 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 cover. Or from here. It's a bit of Tai Chi essence. It's a bit of Wing Chun, as I say, is the main thing I do usually, but I'm just saying, just giving you some ideas, Brilliant, don't play from a mile away, also with this fancy stuff. You can go and box like that, Muay Thai or Taekwondo, the guys here, but I'm just saying, from a close range, if someone's coming at you, you've got to work with that flow to deflect and stuff. If someone's coming at you there to attack me, really close, grab that with punching, what I'm trying to say, see? Well, flow is on the way, you're pushing, you can't open that up. Go straight in, one on the elbow, one on the wrist, really pushing there. And we'll grab that and really do some kind of strike, so that's really going to work, We're fighting, but you've got to keep your balance and work. So when you do that big exercise, you can't deny it. If you do yoga or whatever you're trying to say, it's going to make you more athletic in your body. So I'm trying to say that's useful sometimes. But in a fight, you've got to work to make things work in different ways, you know what I'm saying? So I want to say thanks for watching, guys, Work all that into your boxing, whatever you do, it don't matter. Karate, Taekwondo, Muay Thai, whatever you say, Wing Chun, Bagua, Tai Chi, see? And then again, whatever you do, So you might be like a ballet or hip hop dancer or whatever you might be. Aikido, Krav Maga, whatever, see what I'm trying to say, but these kind of movements, as I say, I'm doing the tiger, the crane as well, a lot of that in there. And it's all flexibility training. I'm just exploring my body really, basically. Imagine holding a ball here, compacting that down, see, then the elbows are coming in close. Let's see, how would I work with that, Okay, elbows coming in close, coming back, Look at my body's on the side, just with my leg off so easy. So I don't know how I work that. I should come with this other leg here, but not be leaning too much, so straight. Not be turning for the sake of turning or leaning for the sake of me. And then coming to hit me there, I'm not going to use my hand, I use my wrist, see? That's going to come in, block with my wrist here, rather than trying to grab his hand. Block his arms here, I can still come in and shoot him in the face, you know what I'm saying? Bam, in the inside, cover, shots coming in. So I'm trying to understand what I'm saying. Kind of hit the body here, I come on the outside, guard from here. So he comes to hit me here, I'll parry that, shoot on the inside, gut shot. So I'm trying to say, I might grab the arm, fair enough, there, like a crane, hook you from there, so you'll just shot the head, see, from there. That's what I'm trying to say, That's what I'm trying to say. So you've got different motions. It's, you know, you might need to know about basics like barbed wire stuff. You might need to know about basic, you know, toe-to train, pushing hand and stuff. You might need to know. Fair enough, but it's like certain things, you know, you can pick up along the way, and you know, understand. Even if you're not a practitioner like I am, I focus mainly on these Kung Fu styles anyway, as you know. As I said, this connection here, in this palm here, very softly, to this here. Not for a show, it's in my spine, my hips. How would I use that in a fight? Just do that to look cool? No, he's fucking joking. It's not coming at me here. So I block on the inside as he can strike in. But if he's like holding on to me already, so he's like trying to wrestle me down, I was thinking, I don't want to get chucked to the floor. I step there and start absorb that into this coming in. These hands coming right here. I'm going to feel that space, let it pass. See, another hand here. I might let that pass, kind of feel the space like water. So I give in to the power that's coming, and I'm flowing into the other spaces around it to strike him. Sometimes that comes in with a lot of power to push me. I become like an open door. You push me down, just turn and let him fall through. Or grab that seat, elbow across the ribs or across the head, come wherever it's going to be, hit to the face, hit low, wherever it's going to be here. Don't bring my hand a mile away, it's going to pull me back, so I might go in there very subtle and let him pass. His hand's already here to still fight him. Hit low, wherever it's going to be, head. So it's a knee there, guarding against knee, very, very important. Leg stance work, you know. There's someone coming running up to me, shouting abuse, waving his arms out, I give him a low kick, a middle, a side kick, but it's simple as that. And as I said, here, I'm like covering strike, it's really fast like that, just boom. You've got to work however you can, with different moves. So all martial arts should be studied thoroughly and understood carefully. Thank you very, very much for watching. Train hard and stay safe. More Kung Fu from me always. It means a lot that you watch, guys. Me, wushurichard, Kung Fu for life. Train hard and stay safe, as always. Keep it real.